Think outside the bag. Not the box, the bag. Okay, so there is jewelry in here. For sure. And there is... What? No way. Thousands of dollars in cash. Just like that. No way. No way. You can't. The actual front dentures. Look at this.
Alright, so this is the intro. Alright. What's up, guys and gals? Long time, no anything, except for little like bits and pieces. Since becoming a mama, it's really hard to find time to do anything unless like I'm rushing. So this company, Sikaic, is how I'm gonna pronounce it, sent this vanity, right? I haven't had a vanity. I haven't had a proper place to like do my morning ritual, routine, whatever you want to call it, like, you know, putting on my tinted sunscreen, my face moisturizers, the whole deal. I haven't had like a proper place, so to speak, to do those things. So like I just sit on like the floor, or I bought this overpriced bean bag that I throw blankets over in the room, and I just sit on that sometimes. But Finn kind of took that over. My daughter, I gave that to her. It's in our room, but she uses it. This company, Sikaic, sent this vanity over, and we, aka mainly Turner, is going to be putting it together for this space that we are collectively creating for me and renovating, because I don't have like an actual space of my own. I feel like that's a lot of moms, you know, like Turner has a lot of his spaces that he has of his own. It has all of his stuff, and then Finn just pretty much like every space is hers, obviously. But I kind of forgot about myself along the way, so I'm in the process of like really trying to make an effort to have my own space that doesn't get cluttered with other people's stuff, because it's important for me to stay important to myself and rejuvenated, and just have a space of my own, even though obviously it's going to be shared with Lucky, because this is technically Lucky's room. So Sikaic, we're going to put this together. I don't talk much, can you tell?
What is it? You got pooties on your fingies?
This is disgusting.
What's that from?
My children are gross.
Who, Butterbean?
I don't know. Probably Bubber Boy.
This thing is so heavy. Whoa! Got it in here. So, just came on one box, one massive box, 15 plus kilograms, caution heavy. This girl's waiting for her vanity to be set up. Bru's kind of all about this.
She's all about it though.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh my gosh, I love her so much. She's gonna mess herself up, Turner. She's sitting directly on the hole though.
She's up, yeah. I mean,
I feel like toddlers just, they love getting jacked up.
wow.
She could sit on the whole seat, but she decided to sit on the whole. She's gonna give me a heart attack.
Whoever strategically figured out how this all fits in this box, I'm guessing it was some kind of engineer that fit this entire vanity in this box with all these different little, they need a raise, because that's so crazy. So what we got to do is just take every single piece out and then see what we're looking at, you know. It's pretty crazy, this thing.
Yeah.
This is like IKEA.
Wait, is there directions somewhere? Did you maybe?
They said,
maybe you want to put it in the way that it was packaged.
Well, they all have numbers on them.
Okay.
Although I heard that the instructions don't have any words, they just have like little pandas like pointing.
Perfect.
Box is unloaded. All right, Sammie J. I'm 33 right now. By the time I get done putting this together, I'll probably be 43.
He wasn't lying. Look at the pandas.
Yeah, there's no instructions. It's just picture. There's no writing. It's just pictures with pandas pointing.
Oh, where's that? Is it the first page?
Yeah. Correct. He's like.
Oh wait, there's you. And there's me.
Like
the
high
flower.
five, right?
No, with the flower.
Oh, true. And in this one, there's me scratching my head like, what did I get myself into? This is crazy.
And then me, like this.
In the process of putting this thing together, and this feature I'm really impressed by. So the way that the bolts go together, you actually have the ability to extend the desk all of that. Like, what is that? 8 inches, 10 inches. So actually the desk can get bigger or smaller depending on the space that you're trying to put it in. So this desk can actually fit in many different spaces because of that feature. I like that a lot. This is a process, though. This is a process.
Is this how, like, high it is? High up?
See, I don't know about the height. I guess it is, but then it goes another level. So, like, this will be the top. But the thing is, see this?
Yeah.
So it can be expanded that much further out. That's why I didn't tighten these.
Meaning it can be this part of the desk can
This
be
can-
longer.
Yeah, this
Because if
this goes
is
out.
over there, then it provides this as a whole table.
So you want it as big as possible, right?
I mean, we all know how this family likes to put stuff.
So yeah, so we'll
I don't know. Hold on, let
expand
me
it.
just stare at it for like 20 minutes. I'm just kidding, not 20 minutes, but like
Like 1 minute.
just yeah.
At
just
least,
move it,
right.
so.
Like that.
If I change my mind later on,
You
then
can
you know you can switch it up. You know what I mean? If I want to move it,
Exactly.
because honestly, if this was going in our bedroom, probably would leave it at the
Smaller.
yeah.
Like, that's what I'm saying. If you were trying to put it here, you'd have to push it together just a little bit. Or say,
Where
like,
can I put this? I just want it to fall. Can you slide
I'll
it?
just put it back here for now.
Slide it.
This is definitely like a whole day project, though. It ain't kidding. When they put these together. Ooh, 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 ooh. The whole thing is going.
I was saying then Bean Finley can use like this part of it. It's honestly like perfect height for her. Not that this is for Finn, but
Perfect type for her to stand and just.
yeah.
She the best.
She wants to do what Mama does, especially
She
at
is
like
Mama.
at this age specifically. 'Cause she's learning from me, so like it's just nice. Then she has a pretty little like vanity that she has a little mini vanity in her room that's like a little play set. She doesn't really use the mirror, but she likes to like use the accessories like the brush and the lipstick and like no, she doesn't really do anything but chew on it. But in her little drawers, and she can like keep her things in it, right?
This is gonna be really nice, yeah. I think you're both gonna be pleasantly surprised. Like, pleased.
I mean, I picked it out when you showed me, but I don't remember.
I don't even.
I honestly don't remember those.
That was a nice, I'm pretty sure this is a slight design flaw. This has 2 dowels and a screw hole, and this is supposed to have 2 dowels and a screw hole. There's no screw hole, no dowel holes. This piece goes on top of it and just kind of flops on there, but see, there's supposed to be holes here for the screws and the dowels, but it is what it is. I'm just going to keep moving forward without it. I fear as though I'm scared to drill into it out of fear of it cracking. So I might, I don't know, just leave it as is, or maybe drill my own hole. I'll just gonna drill my own hole. Just seemed like the best option. Now we're talking. Little LED strip. Serious setup, this whole thing. Really serious, actually. LED strip. Wow.
Did you hear that thump?
Was that your head?
Yeah.
What'd you hit it on?
I hit it really hard.
On what? Kind of a big piece going up right now. Kind of a big deal. The mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who has the most epic vanity of them all? Sammie J does. This is getting exciting. The lights are about to go up. Woo, hoo, hoo, hoo. The lights, the lights, the lights. This is too lit to be real. That changes that. And this. No. Why? So this is an absolute dream, this thing. It's like a freaking disco reel. It's like a disco reel. We're What? Here it is, set up in its completion. Hey, moms. What? What? Two drawers here, three drawers here, little cabinet down there. You already know. Just gotta peel off this and it's a game changer. I will say, if you do have cats, don't leave these little red slips around, because River would eat this if she had the chance and probably cough it up or poop it out maybe, but you don't want that happening. This and cats is a big no-no. Alright, what's up everybody? So this is actually crazy, because every time I come back to my storage unit, I think I've gone through all the bags from the casino hoarder unit, and I just haven't. So I actually have 4 duffel bags and a whole box full of bags that I still didn't even open yet. I haven't found anything really of good value yet, but that doesn't mean that there isn't something super cool in these bags. And if I didn't film it and I just poured it all out and went through it, and I didn't capture it on film, if I actually found something good, I would regret it. So here we are. I'm gonna go through the rest of the bags and hopefully we find something cool. So that's a pretty light. This bag's actually pretty heavy. And the box is actually quite heavy. So who knows? You know, who really knows? Pair of sweatpants. It's typical for what's been in here so far. All right, let's get into this. So we have a Total Rewards Resorts Casino. Is that what that is? 2 t-shirts. Tissues. Like stockings, right? Underwear. Honestly, I don't think I should even donate that. Think outside the bag. Not the box, the bag. Okay, so there is jewelry in here, for sure. And there is... What? No way. Thousands of dollars in cash. Just like that. I think it's called Josh paper or Joyce paper. You get that from... You can get that from the Asian supermarket up the street, actually. No way. No way. You can't. The actual front dentures. Look at this. Woo! That is nuts. Of all the things... Of all the things I didn't want to find today, this is up there. Kind of making me a little bit queasy, I'm not going to lie. Put it this way, I'm happy I had gloves on today. Okay, what's in here? This is like a jewelry box or something. It's got a little phone charger. This could be good, actually. This could be real good. What? Little smartwatch. That's not bad, actually. That's pretty cool. I'm all about that, actually. I can bless the neighbors with this. Because I could sell it, but it's probably not worth a ton. Bunch of underwear. I don't really feel like I should donate used underwear, so I'm not going to. I could be wrong for that, but I just don't see the value in that. All right, here we go. Is this a Philadelphia Eagles shirt right here? A bootleg Philadelphia Eagles shirt with an iron-on patch. I don't know. I guess that's donatable. 2 other t-shirts. I could drop box this. All right. So we also have a wig. It says human hair, actually, on the tag. Human hair. Let's see the price tag on this. Butterfly masterpiece. I don't know. I might just donate that. Because who knows, maybe somebody would want that or need that, like a sports bra. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at that little charm. These are cool little bags, actually. I don't know what this is, but this is like a really cool necklace. Actually looks like it might be silver. Hold on. It has some type of marking on it. If it's not silver, it's something high quality regardless. I don't know. I feel like it might be silver. I got to check out that in greater detail. Some costume jewelry. All right. We're getting into the next bag here. Is this nail polish? Yep. Nail polish. All right. Bag in a bag in a bag in a bag in a bag. In a bag in a bag. Couple bandanas. A glasses case. This is just so wild to me. They were just taking Gordon Ramsay placemats from the restaurant. And the butter knife, or the knife from the restaurant. All right, these were the last 2 bags that were in that one. So that's like scratch-offs, lottery tickets, knee-highs, and another bandana. All right, I am gonna cover her face right here just for privacy, but this is a picture of the woman who had the storage unit, and she does have a photo with a horse. She had horse-related items, horse racing-related items, so she either owned horses, raced horses, or just loved horses. you kind of do get a sense of who these people are going through all their items. Pretty eerie. All right, so I'm actually just gonna put everything out on the table here from this box. Pair of PJs. They don't even look really worn, to be honest. Bras and clothes. It's not like these shirts are like bad or anything, but they're just not really good either. Some pants, I mean, not bad. It's like silverware is what it sounds like. Yeah, they must have raided the restaurant. Silverware. I guess these can be donated. I mean, they could be used. I wouldn't really be against using them personally. This is heavy, this bag. But why is it heavy? Lots of toiletries. I guess it was heavy because of all the toothpaste in here. Soap, shampoo, toothpaste. A little Nissan keychain. Sugar House. So this is a casino in Philadelphia, I believe. So we have a men's tie. This is kind of weird. Oh, this is a silky wrap headband. And that's not a tie, I'm sorry. A couple face masks still in the pack. They can be donated. More face masks. An American flag bandana. That's pretty cool. Gloves. And this shirt. Some PJs. Well, this is really heavy. Potassium. Very large potassium tablets. Okay, what is this? This is like extremely heavy. Ooh, Bulgari. What is it? Perfume. Man in Black. I don't know. That's pretty cool, I guess. This is the first time I've ever had pumpkin spiced from Royal Farms. Satisfactory, honestly, not bad. Got a little beach bag filled with literally just cups and plates from like a pizzeria. Disposable silverware. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Little cloth. More cups and plates. Classic Clean Original Deep Cleaning Cream. I don't know. A little like oil. I feel like the party's not over though. More pennies. And we got a fortune. Little sweater. Is this a men's or women's? Chaps sweater. All right, here we go for the blue bag. All right. More bags inside. I actually kind of like this, the white and black striped shirt. That's not bad. It's actually pretty cool. Beetlejuice style. Some pants, men's pants, some socks. What's in here? Men's t-shirts. Oh no, that's a woman's shirt. All right, let's go. Let's keep this going. Linen pants. Second pair of those I found in here. What is this? This is like a visor head mask. I don't even know. Kind of a cool bandana, really. That's cool. And then we got Rock and Roll Spa. Okay, what's this? Cool little tank top with birds on it. That's pretty cool. And then just an orange shirt. For the amount of headbands I actually had, well, what is that? Yeah, like scarves, bandanas, headbands, whatever you want to call them, that I have found in here. That's a do-rag, actually. I do see, that's a do-rag too. I do see the possibility of bundling all of these up into like a massive lot, because there's like 200 headbands. Another pair of pants. I don't know, nothing wrong with them really. This one will get you. A strainer spoon made for use with Visions cookware, but it was from Goodwill. Maybe I just donate it back to Goodwill. Christmas related items, they can be donated. You use that to put stuff in. This is just trash now. So this is the last bag, but I do have this whole clothing rack over here that I haven't gone through at all, so maybe I should just do that too. I mean, actually showing every item be broken up into multiple videos, because like you could never show all these items. Interesting. What's in here? More, okay. Nail polish. This is another little head thing. Maybe we should bust this thing outside. That's it for the bags, but I do have this whole rack that I might just bring outside and start going through. I don't know what to do. I guess get it over with now and figure out what's what, because I got to start cleaning out this unit pretty soon. So I was so far already able to accomplish a good amount today. So I got this lot, second door prize lot I'm going to post, probably for 75 bucks. This alone sells for over 50. So I think that's a pretty good price for all that. The ship's wheel chandelier is really, really cool. I posted it for like 125 originally, so I might just repost it with just a slightly lower price. And I have this whole rack. I guess we're gonna bust this out and start going through this now. And then there is gonna be another box of Goodwill type items. Go through the rack, decide what we want to get rid of there. And then I actually have this box of stuff that I'm gonna have to see if Sammie wants to give it to the neighbors. Probably all usable, everything here. So like donation, but to somebody we actually know. Whereas this pile over here is gonna be a donation to a thrift store. This could probably go in with, I feel like they're gonna be super stoked. I'm gonna probably sell this. This is a nice little bag. Definitely a sellable piece there. We got this, Jones, New York. I don't know, maybe the Calvin Klein's pretty cool. That could be given to our friends. And then these are going to be donations. I'm pretty ruthless with the donations just because I know that it's not that easy to sell most items. So, but in here, what do we got? This could be leather actually. Hold up. Yeah, that's actually fully is leather. It's got some mold on it though, no doubt. Ooh, it smells. Pair of pants. I'm going to be real ruthless with this stuff because like it's in weird conditions right now. I'm not going to lie. Done. See, I don't even know what's in here or in here. So we got some stuff to go through. I might have to put a mask on for real though. This is like super gnarly out here. It's on now. I think these are actually leather. So I don't know if I can even throw these out. Like leather pants. These are really gnarly. Biker pants. It's another towel. All right, what's in here? What? More bags. These are always good for like tools and stuff. That's a sellable piece right there. More clothes, more clothes, more clothes, more clothes. Okay, I'm seeing that shirt is actually really legendary. So another pair of pants. And what are these? Eagle pants. Those are actually pretty cool. I might have to keep those for myself. I'm not even gonna lie. We'll see, maybe not. Whew, this is getting gnarly. All this. This is a cool shirt. I always liked this from the first time I saw it in here. That, and then I guess this goes with it somehow. And then these, which are actually really cool. Purple camo. I always loved purple camo, I'm not gonna lie. Little jacket, some leather. What? Look at this thing, suede leather. All right, let me just rip this off. What? Jean jacket like that? Pacifico & Co. Orlando, Florida. Let's see what's underneath here. It's another shirt. Some pants. Let's see this one. Just a couple thousand more shirts. Wow, they just stacked it up in here. This is the last one I think that's like, oh no, there's a few others. Let's see this one. Bunch of shirts under there. This is actually the last bag of all the clothes. And it's a goodie bag. Not only is it clothes, it's more bags. All right, let's see how we can do this. Take it off from there, unhook that. Let's bring the clothes out of the bag. Another pair of Nikes or starters. Little collared shirt with another pair of pants under it. A blue Pacific & Co. sweatshirt. Let's see, we got a black sweatshirt in the bag. Kind of unbranded. I mean, it has a brand on it, but I don't know what it is. Bag, bag, bag. And one more bag. Pair of shoes, couple more shirts. I'm guessing that's the other shoe. Yes, it is. And then this is a pair of sweatpants. All right, so I'm finally done going through everything from the casino hoarder unit. Like finally, that's actually the end. I have a whole bunch of cool stuff I'm bringing back to the house. I also have another bundle of door prizes that I can sell on Facebook. And then I have actually separated a lot of Calvin Klein. Some of it's Tommy Hilfiger, some of it's American Eagle, and then a few other brands. But there's about 25 to 30 items in good condition, if not still with the tags on them, that are all similar in size, women's clothes, that I'm gonna bundle together. And there's a Calvin Klein leather jacket that goes with that whole set, and it's all kind of a similar style, so I think that it'll do well as a lot to sell on Facebook. So I'm gonna try to sell that. And I just want to say, like, at the end of this video, it really does make me truly happy to be able to set up the vanity for Sammie, and for her to be able to have something like that that's her own like station where she can sit and, you know, take her sunblock off, or literally just sit there and look in the mirror, or hang out there with Finn next to her. And she's always wanted a vanity since we moved into our house, and it's just such an honor to be chosen by some of these companies as like people who could represent them in a good light, in a good way. And it's just like, I kind of see the opportunities as endless in this way, because if we're being chosen by all these different companies, like getting emails, you know, every day almost from different companies who want to work with us, it's just like there's so many doors that are opening right now in our business and just in our lives in that avenue, that I really am just feeling blessed about that. So shout out to the vanity company, Sikaic. And you can check out the links in the description of this video. Go check it out. They make really nice products. And Sammie's happy, I'm happy, and it was just truly a blessing to get that vanity. I will say that the vanity is a little bit smaller than a full adult size vanity. So definitely check the dimensions and everything on the site before you end up purchasing it, just to make sure it's the one that you want. Like if somebody's interested in getting one of these, just do your due diligence and definitely look it up and compare the different ones that they have. I do think it's a little bit smaller than I originally thought. Other than that, it's a dream come true, and I'm about to cruise back to the house. I got a whole truckload of goodies and stuff, and just pushing every day, trying to do as many things per day while still just keeping my mind intact and my mental health intact, because I've been going through a whole bunch of shit. That, yeah, you got to stay healthy, but you still got to just push forward. So we're on it. See you all in the next video. Peace out, everybody.
Yeah. All right. Rue and I love the vanity. Right, Rue? See? She climbs up on the vanity every morning with me while I do my things. It is very nice though. So Finn has this drawer, the bottom drawer, and then I use this one for hair, this one for apparently heavy duty pet wipes, rubber gloves, Finn's learning cards, and cotton balls. And then I have my display over here. You guys want to come check it out? These, my Nightmare Before Christmas figurines, and their little globes. And then I use it for my dragon. And then my snow babies. This one's on season. And then all my things in here, like my skin things. I really like the lights. Oh, and don't forget my pyramid at the top. You guys want to see it lit up? I like how you can change the light. Well, this is for this light, which I didn't realize until like 3 days into using it. You just hit these little arrows and it changes, you know, the type of light. If you want it warm or more harsh, like fluorescent. Ugh. I skeeve fluorescent, but whatever. It's nice that they give you that option. And then you could turn it up or down, like how high or low you want it, depending on how much light you want. And then this is to change the color of this compartment.
Does it have orange? Oh yeah.
It's like a light, I wouldn't call that orange, I'll call it like clear or like yellow. I guess it's a mixture, but you know which one Finn likes? I skipped it. The strobe light.
She does.
She does. She knows how to change it too. I really like it. I like it on purple. I've never had a vanity before, so this is my very first vanity. My big girl vanity. Though I will say, just to be honest, if you're tall, the mirror isn't, this specific one of theirs isn't for you. It's not a full body mirror anyway. I guess that's why it's called a vanity, because you just sit and look in it. But it would be nice if maybe there was a longer mirror somehow, like maybe on this side. Either way, very nice. Sammie J approved, and Ruru.